if I'm not living a life that inspires you to want to make a change in your life.
Amen. That's right.
I'm not talking about Sunday morning. Oh no. That's not it. That's a cheap shot. I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm talking about during the daytime, during the noontime, during the midnight hour. How do I carry myself when I'm no longer in the church with my Sunday go-to meetings on? What do I do when I'm in environments and there shouldn't be any difference, because I should be 24/7. And no matter what, when God saved me, He didn't partially save me. He saved me. But if I'm going to be the light in this world, then that means I have to take a stand in love against things that are not in line with God's holy word. But I did say in love. None of us can be so pious as to lift ourselves up like we're better than everybody else. And then we tear other folk down no matter what's going on. None of us have a license to tear anybody down. If anything, you ought to have a license to try to lift people up and try to encourage. Listen, I can like you but not like your ways. That's what God called on us to do. He called on us to show love one to the other. But why must we tear down one another? You tear folk down in the church, and then tear folk down in the world, tear folk down on the job. Then where in the world are saved folk? I think they have saved folk at the Social Security office. I think there's some in here that work there. I think they have saved folk at Section 8. I think they have saved folk at the unemployment office.
That's right. That's right.
I'm kind of convinced that they are. I think they have saved folk at motor vehicle. Well, I know they do, because when some of them see me coming, hey, Pastor, Lennon, come right on up. And I be saying, Lord have mercy. I bow my head and go right on up. But I won't look at anybody. I mean, I'm like, thank you very much. You did get that for me, right? Yeah, I got it. And I'm like, Lord, I lied. Hey, they give you a break, you take it. You repent when you go outside.
That's right.
When Raymond had to get his, and he said, Papa, I'd rather go with you to get stuff done. Because when you walk in, they tell you to come right on up. Well, if I go in there by myself, I got to get at the end of the line. And I can't even get up there to tell them I know you. And then go, Mama, tell them who you are so we can get on up. Honey, it ain't gonna work. Scripture talks about this light. Some of us don't even realize the light that you have shining on the inside of you. You walk around half depressed because I got a light shining inside you. You walk around thinking you have no value. There's a light just a beaming inside you. And no matter where you go, the thing is, you can't put it out unless you let the devil steal your joy. But one thing about it, you need to know, you can't see the light. When you go to the mirror and you look in the mirror, you won't see the light. But understand this, you are the light. Amen? Amen. And so we want to thank God. It's only a couple more minutes, so whoever stopped by, we thank God for them. And so he said, so now what we got to learn how to do is rise above the fray. Listen, let me tell you about Christian life and Christian walking. If you're saved, for God's sake, don't tell anybody. If you can't live it and they can't see it, you're wasting your time to talk about it. I went with somebody to the doctor the other day, and I had some Word for You books, and I told this lady, I said, I'm going to go take her book. I went to her, I says, good morning, may I offer you this book? She smiled and said, no, thank you. And I said, thank you very much. Under my breath, I said, you got your nerve. I asked you real nice, but I kept on smiling. And I refused to feel bad because I turned folk down too.
Amen. That's right.
And so, but at least I asked. And I started to leave it in the office anyhow. I started to do like a leave behind, just leave it right in the doctor's office. Somebody would pick it up and read it. Because I've done that before, and people start calling, I got this book. There was somebody left it, and I don't know who left it. Could you please send me another one? You know, when the new ones come out. And so we always got to find a way to let our light shine. And I'm going to close on this one. I got 2 minutes, and I'm going to close on this one. The biggest problem we have, here's how the enemy makes your light go out. He creates disruptions. Hallelujah. And you forget all about who you are.
That's right.
And you get absorbed in the disruption.
That's right.
And you so worried about whether it's going to show up or work out. And you forgot all about the power that God has put inside you. Nobody can stop you from jumping and dancing when the sun is out. We had a pretty good time this morning. That's because God didn't let us get here last week. I got here though. We shoveled and we shoveled. I took my son-in-law and son, Raymond, and brought him here, and Brother Robin and Paul. We kept on shoveling, and we were discouraged when we looked at it. I said, I didn't tell them I got to get inside the church. I said, let's keep shoveling, but I'll go by the door and shovel. And I said, Raymond, come here and take my picture so I can say, where y'all at? I was about to fall out. I was so tired. I said, if I have to crawl, I'm getting up in this pulpit and I'm going to stand here and say, I made it. Where y'all at? We had to shovel ourselves. We were shoveling about 4 or 5 hours on Sunday. I didn't even feel guilty shoveling on a Sunday.
That's all right. That's all right.
Well, the ox was in the ditch.
That's right. All right. That's right. That's right.
It was a snow ditch, but I couldn't stay in that house. I got up at the same time, had prayer. She said, honey, where are you going? I said, it's 5 o'clock, but we got to have prayer. She said, but there ain't no church. I said, let's get up and have prayer anyhow. I didn't want to break my rhythm for what I normally do for the Lord. Because once you start yielding and you get lazy, your light go down. You stay firm. No matter what comes and change your schedule. You keep on saying, I got to serve God no matter what's going on. I got to get somewhere because you know what? God's good to me. And I got to stay faithful in serving my God. Do I have a witness? And He will always make a way out of no way. He'll do some stuff for you because heaven writes it down. Every time they see you moving, heaven writes it down. Every time you be firm, heaven writes it down. Every time you stay faithful, heaven writes that down. And God always stands up for them who stand up for Him. This is when we got to rise above the snow. We got to rise above every storm. We got to rise above every situation. And let people know that no matter what's going on, there may be a storm out here, but there ain't no storm in my life. But because my God is able to do anything. But my God is able. Still good. When it's snowing, Lord, you're still good. Have a witness. Hallelujah. Somebody give God a hand of praise. Let's pray. Oh God, how we thank you for your grace and your mercy. How we thank you for speaking to every heart, soul, and mind now. And we bless your name for the goodness. In Jesus' holy and righteous name we praise. And we thank you now. Amen.